G'day everyone. Today we're going to be looking at my latest addition to the workshop. Finally got an ultrasonic cleaner. It should give me the ability to clean and repair a much wider variety of products. I've had a few bits and pieces from cars and stuff as well, where it's just too far gone. I've managed to resurrect some things, but this is going to make life so much easier. It's the JPS-36A model, and yeah, only took sort of 8 days from date of purchase, so I was impressed. Let's cut right to the chase. This is the 6-litre model. I figured it would be big enough for 90% of what I'm going to be working on. So far so good. Nice thick foam padding, keeps the unit central to the box, takes all of the impacts. It's got a long way to travel. One lid. That looks better. One instruction manual. This does have the sweep frequency function, which makes life a lot easier in trying to get into the nitty-gritty places. One power cord, appropriate for New Zealand. Oh, look at that. It's even got the insulated portion halfway up the pin, which is a requirement here. So that's pretty good of them. One basket. Now, it was noted that the basket was a freebie. Isn't that just funny? I mean, everyone knows an ultrasonic cleaner works best if the items are not sitting on the bottom. So they should just be part of the device, really. Not have to buy, or, you know, a supposed gift. Just looking at the quality of the build there. They've been welded, looks like they've been the wires welded onto the frame and then ground back. I'm hoping that will last the distance and not start falling apart on me. Still, I should be able to find something to replace it if it did. And now, the unit itself. Let's get it up on the bench for a better look. So on the front we have a ultrasonic power knob. I wonder if the book tells us how much power it provides through various positions of adjustment. Adjusts from 10 to 100%. Don't ramp it from 0 to maximum quickly, I believe. That will help prevent damage. Interesting. Most ultrasonic cleaners are just off, on, and sweep or degas, and then you choose your temperature. But that's cool. It's got a timer. It's got our set temperature and the actual temperature. Status lights, whether we're in ultrasonic on, heater on, degas on, sweep on, and then just our normal ultrasonic on off, heater on off, degas or sweep, and that's our temperature adjustments. Even comes with a drain port on the side. Hopefully the way it's been attached makes for easy replacement should the thing start leaking. Could always put a bung in the hole. It is threaded in the end. Now, since it hasn't gone through anyone qualified in New Zealand at least, let's just do a quick resistance check between phase and earth. got phase and earth, and we've got very high resistance there, so that's a good sign to start with. And if I go between the tank or the body and earth, we've got less than an ohm, so that's looking good too. Alright, let's fill her up. Got the drain valve hanging over the side, just in case for some reason it doesn't seal. I don't really want water all over my bench, but I'm sure they would have tested this. So far so good. I got ripped off. I thought I'd put my 1 litre bottle of cleaning solution into the empty bottle of water because it has a scale up the side. Now I'm going to add 100 mils of this stuff to the mix we'll see how that goes for cleaning assistance, but 100 mils, it only comes up to 900. So much for that. I'll add some now so that it can stir up as I pour the rest of the water in. It's about 100. Whoops. Chem Tools. As seen at J-Car. Caution. Do not get on skin. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Thought that my fingers felt really slimy. I wonder what it started dissolving. Seems to be intact. What are we at? 1 and 2 litres. So we're at 4 litres total, and it's already up to that line. I think I'm probably going to leave it at that line. That's interesting, isn't it? You'd think it would take 6 litres. I mean, okay, it might take 6 litres to the top, but yeah, jeepers. You don't want to run it full. The lid's going to sit down to about here because of the depression in the middle, and that's just going to make a mess when you turn it on. I'm going to say that's it. The basket. My fingers are going to get wet if I let it all the way down. And you're not supposed to put your fingers in it. So, I didn't think about this, did I? Maybe I should get some gloves and a towel. Okay, let's just... Oh no! Obviously, when I'm set up for good, this is going to live in a different part of the house. Somewhere that's a little more accepting to accidents of the fluid kind. Now we want to get her warm, so she's plugged in and we will flip it on at the back. Nice big cooling fan in the side, that's good. And we are set at the glare on there. Actual Celsius is coming down. Must take a while to sort of calibrate. I don't know. We're currently set at 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the timer. 50 Celsius for heat and 23 current. So I'm going to pump the heat. Let's try pushing heat. Okay, I'll get a blue light for heat, but I can't change the temperature. Maybe I should read the book. That's the best I can do. I'm sure you can make out 5024. Okay, so the book says to set temperature you must hold the button for at least 3 seconds to set temperature. Released hand when display blinks. So holding. Yeah. Okay, so you got to push the heater on off button and hold that for 3 seconds for the display to start blinking, and then we can add time, although it doesn't have. There we go, it does have. Alright, let's set that to 70. 70 is plenty warm. And then flash automatically saved after 15 seconds. There we go. Alright, let's see how long it takes to reach 70. Heat on. Time is 7:26 in the PM. 7:30 in the PM, and it's only 1 degree more. This is going to be an all-night process. Just had a look at the old power meter with a before and after, and 90 watts. The heating element in this is less than a standard light bulb. Really? Uh-oh. It says right here, heating power 200 watts. No, not according to my power meter. I've got this crusty little iPhone board, and there's a bit of flux all over the place, and a little bit of liquid damage too on the. Oh, it looks a little bit rusty down in there. A little bit rusty down in there, and over the other side it's a bit crusty in there. Weirdly enough, this is the worst I've got. This is the dirtiest thing I've got. I should have kept the boards from the ocean that I had. Oh well, we'll throw it in and see what it does. I might leave the camera on. I'm never going to use the camera. We'll see what it does to the lens, if anything. I doubt anything. Get a lot of liquid up around the coil, the focus coil. Probably not a good thing, but this is never going to get used again. Well, there's nothing in the book about the heater other than it's on or off. So let's just throw it in at 27 Celsius. Unless, of course, it's no, it feels quite cold. Pretty sure it's accurate. And see how it goes. Chuck it in one way down first. Put it up to maximum power, and then we'll also go. Can't turn on sweep or degas until the ultrasonic's running. Now I've set it for 4 minutes. I think I'll flip it over halfway through. Well, the lid resonance makes it a lot louder. Flip it over. I think it's quite funny that the temperature is going up faster with the ultrasonic running than it is with the heater on. One thing I don't have yet is a bath of alcohol, but I can spray it down. Give it a rinse and then spray it with a little bit of alcohol, but I don't have a bath of it yet. It'll give us an idea of how clean it is. It doesn't need to be perfectly dry. I gave it a rinse off and then a spray down with some alcohol, and this is what we're left with. Now, what have we got here? That's tacky. There's flux residue there still. Looks like there's flux around in here. Flux in. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely flux in there. Hasn't done a very good job. Maybe it has to go in longer. Actually, what I think the problem is it's not hot enough to really be effective. Oh, what was that? TriStar? No, probably backlight driver. There's our diode, there's an inductor. Just guessing. I think this is an iPhone 5 or 4. Might be a 4. Our little rusty spot here is still a bit rusty looking. Down in here where we had a bit of corrosion, certainly cleaner. You can see the ends of the caps where they're oxidized. Down and around here. So it certainly helped to clean off the corrosion, but when it comes to removing flux, I reckon the temperature must be a lot hotter. Those pins look a bit tarnished. So yeah. Well, that's a quick look at the JPS-36A model ultrasonic cleaner. Obviously a little bit of work to do, a bit to learn, get a feel for how long stuff needs to be in there and figure out what's going on with the heater. If I find anything interesting with the heater, I'll let you know. Well, it appears that the heating element used is just a little PTC thermistor. I measured it at 390 ohms, which is about 100 odd watts. Like I saw on the power meter. You know, it's pathetic, and probably take a good hour or so to heat up the liquid, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's the way they do it. Thanks for watching.